Save up to 70% at Mattress Warehouse today and sleep better tonight, knowing you got the best possible price. So where would you look to find the perfect mattress? In a little mattress store or Mattress Warehouse? Visit mattresswarehouse.com.
On today's Smart 7, Reeves faces pushback on growth plan, US Coast Guard searches Potomac River after air crash, and much more. It's Thursday, 30th of January, it's Croissant Day, and happy birthday, Christian Bale.
Smart 7, it's news, but not the news.
Chancellor Rachel Reeves addressed business leaders on Wednesday as she and the government continue to push hard to get the economy to take off. Speaking in Oxford, she outlined new plans for what she called Europe's Silicon Valley between Oxford and Cambridge. That will see new infrastructure built and plans that could lead to billions of pounds of new investment in the economy. She was also firmly backing aviation, with support for more development at Luton and Gatwick, along with a reiteration of her support for a third runway at Heathrow.
The last full-length runway in Britain was built in the 1940s. No progress in 80 years. So I can confirm today that this government supports a third runway at Heathrow and is inviting proposals to be brought forward by the summer.
You would think that would please the aviation industry, but Wednesday saw Ryanair boss Michael O'Leary savage her plans, calling the Heathrow expansion a dead cat that could take until 2040 to complete. He would much rather see a scrapping of airport duty for passengers, and he wasn't mincing his words either.
I don't know what airline this dopey git actually flies on that has economy airfares of £200, but the £2 is not 1% of an average airfare, but it probably shows you just how out of touch Her Majesty's Treasury are with reality.
The US is facing what looks like its worst air crash in recent history, as reports early on Thursday morning indicated that an American Airlines passenger plane collided with a US military helicopter near Ronald Reagan National Airport. The plane, which was arriving from Wichita and had 60 passengers and 4 crew, seems to have come into contact with a Black Hawk helicopter, which resulted in the plane crashing into the Potomac River. White House Press Secretary Catherine Leavitt confirmed to Fox News that Coast Guard and emergency services were on the scene.
Tragically, it appears that a military helicopter collided with a regional jet at DCA Airport right here in Washington, D.C. And I can just say that the thoughts and the prayers of the entire Trump administration are with all those that are involved.
Wednesday saw former presidential candidate and vaccine skeptic Robert F. Kennedy Jr. face a barrage of questions at his Senate confirmation hearing in his bid to be Trump's health secretary. There were questions about vaccines, about his habit of feeding small animals to birds, and about his conspiracy theory beliefs on medication and allergies.
These are our kids. I know what a healthy kid looks like because I had so many of them in my family. I didn't know anybody with a food allergy growing up. Why do 5 of my kids have allergies?
Former Prime Minister Liz Truss famously sent Sir Keir Starmer a 6-page letter in January demanding formally that he cease and desist from making statements that she had crashed the economy. Apparently it was ruining her reputation, but she may need to draft a more specific letter after Wednesday's Prime Minister's question time. New Tory leader Kemi Badenoch was on the attack after Rachel Reeves announced a series of new growth plans to stimulate the economy. Kemi was targeting the employment bill, describing it as an adventure playground for lawyers and urging Starmer to stop being a lawyer and start being a leader. That didn't go down well, and poor old Liz Truss got dragged into it.
We know she's not a lawyer. She's clearly not a leader. If she keeps on like this, she is going to be the next Lettuce.
With the recent storms battering the UK, it's no surprise that energy bills are rising as people crank up the heat. But current energy price levels have remained stubbornly high, still 50% above what they were before the pandemic, and the energy cap is due to rise again in April. Chief Executive of Ofgem Jonathan Brearley, who has just had his contract at the energy regulator extended to 2030, says that one of the reasons the UK is struggling with high prices is a lack of renewable energy sources. He's calling for more investment in domestic energy, primarily renewables.
We rely on gas. You heat home with gas, you get a lot of your electricity from gas, and right now that's gone through the roof. So the real problem is we rely on this market that's not in Britain, it's an international market, and that relies on what other countries do.
Still to come on today's Smart 736 team drama in Champions League, and Bridget Jones is back right after this.
Save up to 70% during the Sleep Better Tonight sale at Mattress Warehouse. Yes, we're a warehouse. A warehouse full of the best mattress brands at unbeatable prices, all in stock and available for next day delivery with savings up to 70% and 0% interest financing. Come in today and sleep better tonight knowing you got the best possible price. So where would you look to find the perfect mattress? In a little mattress store or a mattress warehouse? Visit mattresswarehouse.com.
Welcome back.
Wednesday night saw a hectic conclusion to the first phase of this year's Champions League as 36 teams fought to stay in the competition. The top 8 automatically went through to the next round, while the 16 middle-ranked teams will have to play off against each other. There was plenty of drama as Man City took on Club Brugge, while Aston Villa hosted Celtic in a thriller. In the end, Liverpool lost but still topped the table, and Celtic battled hard but lost to Aston Villa, who landed 8th spot in the table. Arsenal won in Girona to nail down 3rd, while Man City got a 3-1 win over Club Brugge and joined Celtic in the knockout round. Pep Guardiola was a happy man as his side made the playoffs.
Today is a sense of relief to qualify, and of course it's a long season ahead of us, but still step by step we are recovering results, and some moments are good games. It is what it is.
Bridget Jones is back in new movie Mad About the Boy, and stars Renee Zellweger and Hugh Grant were on the pink carpet in Leicester Square on Wednesday night. The movie is hitting cinemas in time for Valentine's Day, but there's a different feel to the fourth movie, with no Colin Firth as his character has, sadly, died. That means Bridget is back looking for love, including on dating apps, and she might just find it with a younger man. It's been a bit of a cinema trend recently, with Nicole Kidman the most recent to take a younger lover in Baby Girl, but Renee told Variety she's fine with it.
I think that it's nothing new, but that maybe the social taboos are melting away. It's never a bad thing.
Creed and Black Panther director Ryan Coogler is back with a twist on a vampire tale. This is his first horror movie. It's called Sinners, and it features Michael B. Jordan as twin brothers called Smoke and Stack. They return to their peaceful town in 1930s Mississippi, only to discover vampires have taken over. It's got a soundtrack full of blues music. It also stars Haley Steinfeld and Jack O'Connell, and it's due to hit cinemas in April.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past and the future. This gift can bring fame and fortune.
Will somebody take me in your eyes?
But it also can pierce the veil between life and death.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day.
Give us 7 minutes, and we'll give you the world.
Attention repeat snoozers. Set your alarm for the oddly specific sleep problem sale. We have just the right mattress for you with a 1-year price guarantee. So where would you look to find the perfect mattress? In a little mattress store or mattress warehouse? Visit mattresswarehouse.com.